Hello everyone, myself Dr. M. Vinayak, working as an assistant professor from the Department of Agriculture Engineering, Aditya University. So let us discuss today's topic, Introduction to Sowing, Planting and Transplanting Equipment. So up to last topic, we have covered the complete unit 2. So regarding the tillage, primary, secondary tillage, different cost estimation methods as well as different equipments involved in both primary and secondary tillage implements. So today's class, we can move on to the third unit. So in the complete third unit, we can discuss the different types of sowing methods as well as different types of seed cum fertilizer drills as well as seed drills like manual drawn, tractor drawn, self propelled. So different types of seed drills we can discuss on upcoming slides in unit 3. So regarding the plantation also, what is the difference between the sowing and planting, we can discuss in this unit as well. Transplanting methods, like suppose we can go for the vegetable as well as paddy crops, some transplanters are involved. So that is also we can discuss in unit 3 as well as different furrow openers as well. We can discuss the spraying equipments, different types of sprayers, different types of dusters we can discuss in the this unit 3. So regarding the today's topic, introduction to sowing, planting and transplanting equipment. These are the learning outcomes of the today's topic, the sowing and methods of sowing as well as seed drill and functions of the seed drills. So before going to the main thing, here we can see the definition of the sowing. Sowing is a art of placing the seed in the soil. Sowing is a art of placing seed in the soil to have a good germination in the field. So it is a art of placing the seed into the soil. Okay, that is called as a sowing. So the perfect sowing, we can give these are the parameters. Correct amount of seed per unit area. Suppose we can take the 1 square meter area. In this 1 square meter area, how much seed was required? Correct amount of seed per unit area should be follow. Next one is the correct depth of sowing. So based on the seed requirement, we need to place the seed into the below the earth surface of the soil. So some of the seed require up to 10 centimeter depth, some of the seed required up to 15 centimeter of depth. So based on the seed requirement, we need to place the seed into the soil. Suppose you can take the earth surface, this one is the earth surface. Some seeds required 10 centimeter depth. That is, if the seed was placed here, that is a 10 centimeter depth of sowing. Suppose we can seed can place 15 centimeter depth, that is here we can place the seed. So based on the seed requirement, okay, based on the seed requirement, we need to sow the correct depth of placing the seed. That is a correct depth of sowing. Next one is the correct spacing between the row to row as well as plant to plant. So suppose we have look onto this image. This one is a row 1, this one is a row 2. We need to maintain the row to row spacing. So suppose this one is a row R3, this one is a R3, this one is a R4. We need to maintain equal spacing in between the row to row. Okay, this one is a row to row. Suppose it will take 10 centimeter spacing, it will take 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, like that. We need to maintain the optimum spacing in between the two rows. That is a correct spacing between the row to row. Coming to the plant to plant, we can maintain the, suppose we can take the 2 seeds here. The spacing between the 2 seeds is 2 centimeter like this. So suppose we can take the here, the spacing between the here also we need to maintain 2 centimeter spacing. Here also we need to maintain 2 centimeter spacing, so that we can get the optimum amount of spacing between the plant to plant. So that is this thing. Next one is a correct seed rate. Okay, so suppose if the groundnut seed was required 60 to 75 kg of seed per 1 hectare of land, that seed rate should be maintained in a practical manner. So which was the suggested by the scientist or research institute, that seed rate should be followed by the farmer. Okay, so it should be done by the seed cum fertilizer. Otherwise by following these three methods, we can get the correct seed rate. Okay. So finally, the conclude of this slide, sowing nothing but art of placing the seed into the soil. Okay. So it may be depend upon the perfect sowing will be give the amount of seed per unit area as well as the depth of sowing. So whatever the seed required depth, we need to place that amount of depth into the soil. Next, the correct spacing between the row to row as well as spacing plant to plant, and correct seed rate. Okay. So next move upon the sowing methods. Okay, different sowing methods are there. So here we can discuss the one by one. So first one is the broadcasting, dibbling, drilling, seed dropping behind the plow, transplanting, hill dropping, and check row planting. So these are the sowing methods. So coming to the first one, broadcasting. So here broadcasting nothing but simply take the one bunch of seeds. So simply broadcast like this. Okay. So this one called as one of the sowing methods. Simply take the seeds and throughout the field surface area. So that method called as a broadcasting method. Okay. So most of the village farmers, they can involve the broadcasting methods in black gram, horse gram, like this, like crop, they can follow this type of methods. After harvesting the paddy crop, we can move on to the next crop, no. So in that situation, some of the farmers, they can involve this type of broadcasting method for sowing. Okay. This one is a broadcasting. Next one is the dibbling. So simply take the one pipe or one funnel like structure. So suppose we can take the one funnel like structure. We can drop the seed from this section. Drop the seedlings or seed, we can drop into this section, and it will be form into this one. So this one is a earth surface. This one is a funnel like structure. You can drop the seed from funnel to, it will be delivered at the earth surface. This one is a dibbling. Next one is drilling. Simply make the hole into the earth surface and drop the seed into that hole. So that is called as a drilling. So here main difference between the dibbling and drilling. Dibbling is mostly used for the seedlings like chili, tomato, like some vegetable crops. Most of the sowing method is a dibbling method. So drilling method nothing but simply make the hole into the earth surface. Simply put the seed into that hole. That is called as a drilling. Next one is a seed dropping behind the plow. So here seed dropping behind the plow nothing but, so one man can suppose you can take the animal drawn plows. Okay. So the animal drawn plow, here 2 members was required for sowing method for animal drawn plow. One man can guide the animals, another man can drop the seed behind the plow. So here behind the plow nothing but, suppose we can take the animal drawn plow. So this one is animal drawn plow, this one is a forward direction. Here the furrow opener was there. It can open the soil. So one man can guide the animal as well as it is help to the open the furrow, one man. So another man, whenever they open the furrow, so another man, the second person can sow the seed in a previously opened furrows. So that is a seed dropping behind the plow. So most of the animal drawn plow, this method of animal drawn animal drawn plow, it was followed this type of method. Next one is the transplanting methods. So transplanting method, most of the vegetable as well as paddy crops, it was involved transplanting method. Next one is the hill dropping. So for developing the forest areas, we can follow to the hill dropping method. So whenever the density of the seed was very high, in some areas the density of the seed was very high in the manner is required. In that situation, we can go for the hill dropping method. Next one is a check row planting. So here check row planting nothing but row to row. Suppose this one is R1 and R2, row to row as well as plant to plant. Suppose this one is the row to row, R1, R2, R3, 3 rows are there. So here one seed, one seed, one seed is there. So whatever the spacing was required in a row to row, that is 10 centimeter, even though the plant to plant spacing also 10 centimeter. Here maintain the same equal spacing, row to row, R1, R2, plant to plant, plant to plant. Here we can take the 10 centimeter distance, here also we can take the 10 centimeter distance. So check row planting nothing but here they maintain row to row as well as plant to plant spacing is equally. Okay. Here is the representation of the seed planting cycle, that is a broadcasting. Seeds scatter over the field area. Okay. So this one is a field area. Next one is a dibbling. Seed placed in a small holes. So just now I have explained the previous slide. Simply take the one funnel like structure, drop the seeds into this funnel like structure. These seeds was delivered at the field area. This one is a field area. Okay. Next one is a drilling. Seed planted into the row. Simply make the hole into the field area, drop the seed into that previously drilled area. Next one is the seed dropping behind the plow. So this one is a plow. This plow can open the furrows. Another man can drop the seed in a furrows. That is a seed behind the plow. Next one is the transplanting. So most of the vegetable crops as well as paddy crops involve this transplanting method. Next one is the hill dropping. Whenever the large density of seed area, sowing area was required for developing the forest areas, we can go followed the hill dropping method. Next one is check row planting. So here row to row as well as plant to plant spacing was equal. So this is the today's lecture. So different what is the sowing operation as well as different sowing methods. These are the summary of the today's lecture. So thank you.